a practice of the observer and awareness, right? You are going to all of a sudden feel that, but instead of recognizing that you're feeling resentment or you're feeling anger, okay, so you're going to feel it. And in that feeling, you become aware that you're feeling it. That will immediately detach you from the attachment of you being the anger and the resentment. When we believe and dive into the anger and the resentment, then we react from the anger and the resentment. That's fine too. All of it's fine. It's all awareness. So all of a sudden you're aware that you are attaching to anger and resentment. You're responding from anger and resentment, but you're aware of it. So there is a detachment even in that. There is an observer even in that, which is beautiful. And eventually what starts to happen is you become this observer of everything that you are feeling. The only way to observe something is to feel it. So you start feeling all these things and you start detaching and watching yourself navigate all these emotions. And you're no longer stuck in them. There's a freedom. The observer creates space between the observer and the feeling. And that space allows for a sense of freedom, a sense of peace, a sense of calm. The space in between you feeling something and observing it, which what you called kind of being in the mind, is what is allowing you to feel safe and free in what you're experiencing. Somebody says something to you, it triggers you, you're feeling the trigger, you're aware that you're being triggered. I am now being triggered. I am now going to yell back at this person. I am now being triggered and I'm going to process this within my own states of being. I am now being triggered and I want to hurt this person with my words, right? The awareness is what detaches you from the reaction of it. So what we do in life, what most of us do in life, is we're constantly reacting. We're unconscious and we're just reacting, and life grabs us. Okay. And life takes us and we believe that we are all these things. We believe that we have to get out of these things. We believe that that there's a right and a wrong, that there's a good Lorie and a bad Lorie, that there's the right way to respond and the wrong way to respond. That there is there's so many examples of how we are grabbed by life and life takes us. And then we just feel like we're drowning in life. So it's not about getting rid of the triggers. It's not about getting rid of the relationships that you're in. It's not about, being a better person necessarily or responding better. You better respond in a healthy way. It's simply just observing. That's it. Being aware of how often when you attach to what you're experiencing, you judge it. You judge what you're experiencing. You judge what you're going through. You judge your thoughts. You judge the emotions. When you become the observer, there's no judgment around any of it. It just simply is. You're just observing. You're like, holy shit, look what I'm doing now. Look what I just said. There's no perfection in life other than the perfection of life. It's an imperfect shit show of life. You cannot do this perfectly. It's impossible. And yet everything is perfectly orchestrated for you.